All right, this is Dead Gamer once again. This is the last of these unboxings from the Barnes & Noble. We're doing Dreadfane. It's got the happy little Barnes & Noble exclusive sticker. Interesting thing that I noticed about this box is it's got different cards than the regular Warhammer Underworlds. It's got these weird sideways cards. So if you look up here, I don't know if you play Warhammer Underworlds or not, but there's a sideways card right here that's not usually there. And that sideways card is this sideways card right here, which I've never seen before. I've only seen these upright cards. So I'm thinking this game plays differently. This was the most expensive also out of the lot. This one comes in at $49.95. The other one's $45.95 or $44.95, and the other one's $39.99. So yeah, this is the most expensive one. It's got figures we are all familiar with, the Mirmorn Banshees and the Stormcast people. I'm surprised I remember their name, Mirmorn Banshees, because it doesn't say that on here. I just pulled that out of my ass, and I'm pretty sure I'm right. So, yeah, let's just rip this bad boy open. And my throat's getting dry, and if this goes about as long as the other two videos, then I will have spent about 45 minutes doing these unboxings. And that means beer 30, because I did not prepare. But I want to get this done, because if I don't, I'll procrastinate, and then I won't do it. So another thing I said to myself before we pop this bad boy open is I was curious if it was bigger. It actually felt smaller when I went to Barnes & Noble. I was like, oh, it's a smaller Underworlds box. But then when I got home and I grabbed my Shadespire and I went, no, wait, it's the same. It's literally the same. And I was like, well, wait, is Nightvault the same? Nightvault is the same. Yep, something bad's gonna happen if I keep doing this, so I'm gonna put these down. But anyhow, it's the same size box, so if you're anal retentive like me and you want to make sure these store well, then they will. Little side note, no, I'm not gonna get into that because that's really awkward and I'm just super anal retentive, so we're not gonna talk about that. All right, Dreadfane, popping it open. Again, no web camera. I'm doing this just rowdy style. I'm gonna pop it open, show you the stuff, and put it back on my lap. First thing we got, see, my voice is cracking too because I'm thirsty. Thirsty for beer. Is this kid right here. Looks like your typical Shadespire tokens. Take the old blade. Let's hopefully not cut anything this time. I cut the cards on the combat arena. Wah wah. So I nicked one of them. Bad Kirk. All right, got that bad boy open. So we got tokens, got some little terrain features. It's pretty cool. Little gem deal. Some kind of cool swirly thing. Another pile of rubble. I don't remember these. These don't look Shadespire-y to me. Maybe they do. I don't know. I said Shadespire too. Underworlds. These little symbols right here. But those look familiar. The backs of them. So I don't know. Anyhow, here's our board, which is pretty cool. It is not... So... Shadespire and Nightvault have the tiles that you can place however you want. So you can change the way you place your battlefield. This is not that way. This is a folding map. So this is predetermined, preset. This looks like it's probably a 10 by 12. So it's probably 20 by 2 feet. 20 by 24 maybe. So there's the board right there, and it's double-sided. It's kind of cool. The art's pretty rad on it. Just kind of bring it up here. I'll probably jack this up. But art's pretty cool. Enough of that. All these tokens are preset though, which is interesting. All the little objectives, and but it's cool looking. That's neat. We got the rulebook. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to talk about. I'll do it in a little bit. I'll do it when I open this. So this has got the GW propaganda, which is what I was calling it in the other video. Just a little pamphlet, talks about Night Vault, talks about Warhammer 40k, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Blackstone Fortress, Blood Bowl, Black Library, and White Dwarf. So that's their little pitch right there. We got our rule book here, and we got a real heavy piece of cardboard for no reason, which is very strange. And then we got a Learn to Play book, which has got the figures. So here's the figures you're gonna get. You get those Stormcast ones, and you get those Mirrormorn Banshees. Pretty cool. Talks about the oh, those are the activation tokens. Okay, they just look different. Just got a bunch of building the models, a thing called Arena of Death, and I'm pretty sure this game's gonna play different because of those weird sideways cards. So it's not your mommy or your daddy's Warhammer Underworlds. And then we got the Dreadfane rulebook, which has just got the whole story and talks about setting up. Again, like, I'm not gonna go page by page, show you all this stuff, because unless it's something you're interested in hearing about, I'm sure in a couple of weeks, hundreds of thousands of people will be putting up videos like this. So I'm just doing this because I was excited, and I wanted to share my excitement with the world, which is you guys. So, yeah, cool rulebook. And then let's get on to the figures real quick. We got the standard Stormcast of those three that you saw. And we got the one sprue of the Mirrormorn Banshees. It's pretty dope. We got the standard Warhammer Underworld's dice. They look the same as normal, which is cool. And then we have these crazy, weird, bigger cards. These are the jumbo cards that are wider and longer. So we'll get to those in a second. So here's our character cards, and I think they're named differently. I don't know. Yeah. I wonder if you could use these in regular whatevers. So you got this dude. Again, pause it if you want. That gal. That cat. Then you got a bunch of specific cards to their faction. Their faction has that cool symbol right there. So these are non-universal. And then huh. Oh no, these are the universal ones. Because they have that thing on the other side. Maybe that's how they determine that these are like not to be used in regular Warhammer Underworlds. I don't know. Says that. And we'll look at these guys right here. And again, I'm not like the best person to talk about Warhammer Underworlds, only because I've only played it a few times. And it's fun. There's a million other games I also want to play and other things I want to do. Just throwing these out there. Stop the video if you want. Yeah. So then there's a symbol up there. So these must be the bad guys. The other symbol must be the good guys. So, yeah, it looks like these decks are customized to just this this game, because I don't recall Again, I haven't played this in a while, but I don't recall those decks having, come on. Yeah. Different. Huh. I know. Riveting entertainment, right? Sorry. Yeah, these are way different. Okay. So it looks like those cards are totally not the same. So they probably can't be ported over to Warhammer Underworlds. But again, don't take my word for it. I keep stabbing the cards with this blade. I gotta stop using this. Here's the crazy long cards, which are pretty interesting. So these have like a cool orange back. And they've got a bunch of... Pause it and look at it. Let's go to another cool looking one. Spear traps. Pretty dope. Tilted arena floor. So, anyhow. Whirling saw blades. Okay, so that's it. That's whoa. Catafrane defense system. Look at that cool looking dude. Big old crazy things shooting crazy shit. That's interesting. The Catafranes. So, just neat stuff, man. Neat stuff. So, that's it. That's it for Dreadfane. If you have questions, I'll probably do some comparing and contrasting. Oh, that's what I was going to say before I close this one down, is I did notice on the back of the box. So, if you look at the other box, it goes... It says it's got a 32-page rulebook and an 8-page learn to play. This one has a 24-page rulebook and a 12-page learn to play. There's definitely differences in the rules. This has got the fighter cards, the upgrade, ploy, and objective cards, where this has power, objective, and hazard cards. Yeah, so it's a little different. So it's probably a whole entire different game, which is kind of neat. But I wonder how they're going to do like the porting over, if they want to do porting over, or if they're just going to come out with play some of these guys in White Dwarf over, you know, or I don't know. So there it is, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed all three, if you watched all three, and if you didn't, hopefully you enjoyed the ones that you wanted to enjoy. And if you have any questions about anything in particular, hit me up, and I will answer them as soon as I can. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Spear 30.